Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
First of all, tell me about your childhood days.
Okay. So basically, mostly in my childhood, I used to be with my great grandfather,
Okay.
Mr. Bhagwan Thorat. So he is very enthusiastic about Bhagavad Gita scripture, as well as some ancient scriptures. So mainly from my childhood, I have been into so much of conversation with him about Bhagavad Gita and its mysteries. So, starting with it, I got into questionnaires. So, I had this so many questions in my mind, uh, which came from initially from Bhagavad Gita, and the questions continued till physics and maths, and it was limitless, beyond the limits.
Okay. How did reading of Bhagavad Gita or hearing of Bhagavad Gita in early life, how did it help you in your
Okay.
teenagers?
Reading Bhagavad Gita opened my perception and perspective very much, as I was a small kid, as I can remember, and other children with my same age, they just had a perspective very limited. They used to go to school, they used to come to home, they did homework, and the routine,
Routine work.
the routine work.
Yes.
But while I used to hear Bhagavad Gita from my past great grandfather and other stories of Ramayana and so on, Shivaji Maharaj or Maharana Pratap, my perception broadened up.
Okay.
So I got clarity because
Clarity in your thoughts.
yeah, when you read a story or when you read a katha, you hear a katha, actually you are reading the author.
Yes.
When you read a book of a story, you see the image through the eyes of the author.
Yes. Yes.
So actually, my perspective broadened up so much at such a young age. So my mindset started to brew in that particular way.
Okay. Very good. Why are you interested to be a scientist?
Okay. So as I told you that there were so many questions. That questions initially started from Bhagavad Gita and Ramayana. It came to computers and then quantum computer and then artificial intelligence. Basically topics. I choose a topic, I study it, I come to a conclusion, and then I move to another topic. So I moved on to physics and eventually particle physics. And particle physics is basically full of questions. The working of the universe, the way the waves in the sea move, or the way air flows, or the way electromagnetic field works. And that's the questions actually inspired me to become a scientist to find the answers of the
Most
questions.
of the incidents in Ramayana,
Yeah.
uh, we they have some scientific touch.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
In those days, science was not so advanced.
Yeah.
How can you relate those days, those incidents in modern era?
So mainly, there is this thing, Vanar Sena,
Yes, yes.
Ramayana. Okay? Mostly people, nearly 90%, 99% people in India or in the world thinks Vanar Sena was monkey.
Okay.
But as you go
Hmm.
in depth and you study the word Vanar, so Vanar is not related to monkey, it's actually tribal people.
Tribal people, yes, yes.
So basically, the people who used to live in jungles, the tribe people, they were Vanar.
Yes.
So as they didn't have any advancement in their education or perspective or their body, they used to look somehow like monkey. Because our
Those
evolution
tribal
movement,
people helped Ram.
yeah,
Yes, yes.
there were no monkey in
Not monkeys,
Ramayana.
not.
There were tribal people in Ramayana, and very very few people know about this.
I also came to know
Yeah,
right now.
yeah. So there were Hanuman is not a monkey. Banar is not a word that you refer to a monkey. Banar is a word which is referred to tribal people.
Tribal.
Yeah.
What are the some of the qualities that a research scientist need to be effective in his field?
So in today's era, what happens is someone is doing research studies. So I see a lot in universities nowadays. They choose a subject from a different university,
Okay.
change the wording, change the title,
Hmm.
and publish it by their name and get a PhD and he's a researcher. That's not a thing.
That's not it. Yes.
They just do it because they want to do it.
Hmm.
The quality a researcher needs is passion and madness about the topic.
Yes, yes, yes.
The madness Dr. Albert Einstein had or Stephen Hawking had. They just close their eyes and imagine the physics. Physics is not about solving questions or solving or giving exams or marks. Physics is about understanding, imagining, thought process.
How to face challenges and overcome them? Like how do
Challenges.
you guide teenagers or youngsters?
First thing, there is no life without challenges,
Okay.
and there is no life without problems.
How can the students or these teenagers or youngsters gain the courage to
To earth and they are enthusiasts. No, that happens slowly, with process. So challenges
it's
are,
a gradual thing?
yeah, it's a gradual thing as you go ahead in your life. But if you just do things in your routine, you cannot. I mean, what happens is, okay, you do.
Please continue.
Yes, so
Challenges.
challenges. Right? So challenges are mainly the part of life which is really special. So basically, if you have any problem, or it must be anything,
Okay.
if your family is not supporting, or if you don't have the things you need, if you don't have laptop, as students were saying, take it as a problem.
Hmm.
Don't take it as a sadness. No.
Yes, yes, yes.
Many people think that we don't have this thing and we cannot do this.
They are in complaining mode.
Take it as a challenge.
Hmm.
Take it as a challenge or a question which is in the question. Take it in that way and try to solve it.
Yes.
If they are not supporting or if you don't have that thing, you should always rebel.
Hmm.
If you are passionate about the particular thing,
Then
the
you have right to rebel.
challenges are not barrier, but the challenges are your steps.
Yes.
So you complete a challenge, you're on second step. You complete second problem, then you're on third step. So don't think challenges are barrier which are stopping your limits. They're actually the steps.
But the youth who is much passionate about his goal,
Hmm.
he can only rebel, no?
Yes, yes.
That's the point.
The thing is, to work, to have the ecosystem working, only company owners, like if everyone is company owner, who will work in
Who
the
will work?
company?
Yes,
So everyone cannot be passionate. So
What is your daily routine? How
Okay.
long do you sleep?
that's an interesting question. Yeah, because past year when I was doing my research, basically in weekdays I only sleep on Mondays.
Okay.
So my daily routine is starts at 3.
Okay.
So at 3, first thing I do is I drink a liter or 2 liter water.
Normal water.
Normal water. So why I drink that? Because I just woke up. If I'm sleeping, I just woke up, and now I'm drinking water, which will help me further day or to hydrate me
Okay.
slowly. So after that, I just put my body into cold shower.
Okay.
No matter what is the weather,
Okay.
summer, cold, winter, raining, I always shower with a cold water. And after my shower is done, I meditate. In 3 years, I meditate every day.
For how long do you meditate?
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
It's normal, not that much, and not that less. It's perfect. And after meditation, like in a week, I have like 3 to 4 times swim sessions. So I go swimming like at 4 or something. So after the swimming is done, I have my training with my coach, cycling or running. So the weekly twice I have 250 or 300 kilometers daily, 2 times a week. Then 2 times a week I do 42 kilometer running.
Okay.
And a time a week I do like we have this big ghat made as a ghat or pyramid.
Okay.
We do 30 times climb and down,
Climbing,
40
yes,
times
yes, yes.
climb and down on cycle. And Saturdays we go on treks.
Okay. Every Saturday.
Every Saturday. And on Monday I have my off. 6 days training and
Then cheat day.
yeah,
This cheat day.
like aram. And after the training is done, like once I get ready, I have my meal after the ride or after training my meal, protein and lots of vegetables. It's basically heavy breakfast from lunch.
Okay.
So that's what I eat, and after that I have my all legal job of my company. If I have to meet someone, that's what I do. In afternoon.
Afternoon session.
Yeah, because that's when the offices are open.
Okay.
I don't study in afternoons, but I do my other work which
Other
has to
work.
be done.
Up to 6 o'clock.
6.
After 6 in the evening.
After 6, then I get back at my place. I freshen up. I have my dinner, 8:30, and after that I just I'm alone till 9 or 9:30. I'm at home. At 10, I put myself out to. Actually I live near Balewadi High Street, so I just go on Balewadi High Street and till like 11 or 12, I do exceptional thing. I meet strangers.
Okay. Yes, yes.
I just go to someone and I meet. So like recently, I was in High Street and there was a Porsche car. It's a 6 crore car
Okay.
which was parked in High Street. So like which one? And Starbucks. That's where I mostly I have written my book in Starbucks. So I go to that place, and there was a guy who had a Porsche key on his table, and he was sitting. He was doing something on his mobile phone, and then I saw his hand was wearing Patek Philippe watch, which cost crores, and the clothes were also expensive. I was like, money there, and I just walked to him, and I sat down with him, and I was like, hi Shivraj, Thorat. And actually everyone in Starbucks, they know me, the staff. So I was like, can you bring 2 coffees for him and me?
Okay, very good.
I don't know him. Even he don't know me. But I just got there and I was like, hi, what do you do? I say this all things, and I think you are self-made. He was like, yes, I'm self-made. Actually, you are from Solapur and used to work in contractor arbitrage.
Okay.
So I was just studying that topic, and we sat there for hours.
Okay.
While he was talking, I was noting down things that how he managed to be this rich from a small town like Solapur,
Yes.
and he was that rich guy at that time. So I was writing all his points,
Okay.
and then we are friends. That's what I do in my evening time, like night.
You meet strangers.
I go out and meet strangers.
It has been developing your personality also.
Yeah. You get to see other person's perspective.
Yes.
And mainly that the past year I used to have research at night. So at 11:30 I used to be at research center till 2, and then 3 back at home, and then back my workout. So I used to have zero sleep, 6 days a week, and only on Mondays I used to sleep.
How do you manage this?
Meditation.
Meditation helps this.
It helps everything. And what I think is, from age let's say 17 to 25 or 20s or 20s, that's the age when you can sleep less and put work more
Yes.
and make your life. You can do something in your life. Then you can aramas kare.
Up to 25.
Yeah, but till 25, you should work very very hard to do something in your life and make your life. Because there's only you who can make your life.
How do you motivate yourself? You are a self-motivator. Who is your motivation?
Self-motivation. I don't see motivation videos.
Okay.
I don't listen songs while I'm training.
Okay.
While I'm cycling, while I'm running, I don't listen to songs.
Oh, this is surprising.
Because what I think is, why should that song control me?
Yes.
Right?
You should control yourself.
Because if I'm listening to song, like if I'm riding, it's 3 hours training. I listen to this song, and it is very like in a beat. So I'm riding.
Yes.
But again the song changes. and it also slows down my speed.
Yes.
So basically, the song is controlling me.
Sorry, song is
It should not.
It should be inner motivation.
Yeah, that's what I think. Discipline and passion. Like I'm passionate about that one question. I'm passionate about that sport. That passion makes me wake up at 3.
Yes. Passion.
Yeah, passion.
How do you feel to be a world record holder at the age of 15?
Of course, I feel great. Uh, yeah, but when you think that what happens after world record, many
Your life changed.
yes, it does change after you achieve something. But this is again the gold medal syndrome I want to talk about.
Yes.
So, what is gold medal syndrome is when you do pretty much a great thing in your life and you are at a certain point. Every relative, every friend will come to your house, will meet you,
Yes.
will congratulate you. This happens for a couple of months, 2-3 months, and this all stops.
Yes.
You are back on your normal life.
Okay.
But abhi kya? So there is nothing that you did a world record and you are done. You have more further things.
Yes.
You cannot just stop.
Public memory, short memory.
Yeah, public memory. Like okay, Shah Rukh Khan, he made this film Pathan, and he is now famous. Okay,
Yes.
2-3 months after Pathan, there's no one who is saying Shah Rukh Khan. Now they are saying Christopher Nolan.
Yes.
So that's the film which is there. So that's how you have to keep doing things.
Do you think your social and family life has changed due to your stunning success? Family and social life.
Yes, it has changed a bit, but I deny the fact it has changed because I never mix my professional life and family life. They are two
Keep them
different
apart.
things. Like in professional life, I might be the king, पण घरी पप्पा मला सटकू शकतात.
Yes. We came to know that you are working as a junior scientist in NASA. How do you feel?
I feel great. That was my. I even not dreamt about working for NASA projects, but I am. I manifested it, like the power of manifestation. Yeah. But if that day I was quiet in the room and listened the professor that I am not going to rebel, I'm not going to cross question or debate with.
You would have not reached NASA.
No, I wouldn't have been. So you have to do things. You have to take decisions which can change your life.
Shivraj, what is your strength?
My strength is it's not one thing. It's factors actually.
Yes.
I mean, of course, the goals, the love for my goals. Of course, my father is my strength because he's always there for me.
Okay.
And all the humans who support me.
They all are your strengths.
Yes.
Okay. What are your shortcomings?
Shortcomings. Okay.
Drawbacks.
Huh?
Drawbacks. Your drawbacks.
Drawbacks. Okay. Drawbacks.
What do you think? I have this drawback in me. I have to overcome it.
Overcome that. I've pretty much overcome, but I have still long way to go. So now, basically, I'm not cycling from 7 months.
Okay.
I missed some races in Dubai and Spain. I'm very unfit right now. That's what I feel ashamed about.
Yes.
And that is the one thing that I have to overcome very fast.
What and who inspired you to write a book on Neoteric Veda?
Neoteric Veda book. So basically, as I told you, the question, the Bhagavad Gita, Atma is Amar, but the body is not. The body can be finished, but the soul remains eternity. So the question from that, and then the question from Albert Einstein and Dr. Michio Kaku. Then I started doing research. I found answer. I wrote my research paper, and I thought, why to limit the research paper only to scientists and researchers? The world should know about it, right? But the world, everyone cannot read a research paper.
Yes,
The
yes.
language is totally different.
Different, yes.
That's what I thought. Let's write a book for world.
Since when were you writing the book? How long did it take you to write a book?
So actually, this book is just a part of my series.
Series, yes.
So New Derek Veda is actually when I was writing the book went up to around 2000 pages.
Okay.
So practically it's not okay to publish at 2000
Yes,
pages.
yes, yes.
So then I thought about launching small parts of it. I'm actually working in this book for like 2 years now. I wanted to publish it a year back, but it took me a year to publish it.
Yes,
So of course it's not easy to publish a book. It's a long process.
Just simply, I'm reading the book Atomic Habits.
Yeah, right. I know
Yes,
that.
yes.
I've read that.
Yes. One thing is that searching for a tiny margin of improvements in every day, everything you do. You should search for a tiny improvement in
Yes.
everything you do.
Everyday achievement.
Every day, actually.
Everyday achievement. My
I'm
everyday
much
achievement.
impressed by that book, actually.
100%.
Yes. It is very, very
Very good.
motivating and inspirational book.
Actually, pretty much young youth should read that.
Read that.
Because they just go out, they have their routine, come back, and they're like, kind of goes on. It should not be like that, right? Yeah, I mean, when you do a workout now, you get some sort of 0.001% improvement in your body. But you do get that.
Yes.
That's your achievement.
Yes.
It happens gradually, it happens daily.
Oh. Personal question. Are you
Yeah.
vegetarian or non-vegetarian?
I am vegetarian.
Completely vegetarian.
Completely vegetarian. Yeah.
In Corona period also
So basically, I was a vegetarian since childhood.
Yes.
But I went to Pune and my coach told me to eat non-veg. So I ate non-veg for a year.
Only.
But I ate every animal.
Okay.
But now so far, some months before, 6-7 months before, I came to realization, and
So you are going to be vegetarian for your whole life.
for my whole life. What I think is, okay, we sit for like 5 minutes, 15 minutes dinner, lunch, and we for that 5 minutes pleasure we kill the whole animal.
You are against the killing animals.
Yeah, I'm not against anyone's personal choice, but I do think for pleasure स्वतःच्या स्वार्थासाठी दुसऱ्याचा जीव का घ्यायचा. Try to kill a innocent animals for your pleasure. That's what I think.
Are you going to stay in India or to after future plans?
I am going to abroad for my studies, but I'm not sure about this thing. I mean, I am sure. So basically, I don't have to do. I'm not going to do for India. I'm going to do for humans and
Yes,
nature.
yes.
I'm going to do for Mother Earth, Mother Nature. So many people think, why are you leaving India? I love India. I love my ancestors, Shivraj Maharaj, all of them. They were great. This land is of history. This land is of cultures, purity, and sacrifice. So much sacrifices. And because of that sacrifices, we live. And we have this all privileges of everything. No?
Yes.
I love my mother country, India. But the thing is, actually, I've studied Surya Puran and that all things. So I've because of that, I think. So if you go in history, it's a bit long, but what was their Mughal Empire? Rajputana. Okay, that kind of thing. So Rajputana didn't knew that Dutch they exist, Portuguese they exist. They didn't know. को नहीं पता. So same way, I mean Mughals were Rakshas for Rajputana.
Yes.
But as we go forward and forward, we know all world, right? So everyone in today's century, I think every human is equal to.
Yes.
Right?
Humanity is one religion.
Yeah,
Yes.
humanity is one religion.
Yes.
That's what I think.
Yes.
The first religion for me, the first country for me is humanity. As I told you, in my world record, they asked me what is your country and religion. In form, I simply wrote humanity.
Humanity, yes. Right. What is your opinion about the present Indian education system?
Oh God. Education system, basically, let's go to past education system.
Okay.
Gurukul. The school name is
Yes,
also
Gurukul,
Gurukul.
yes, yes.
So the Gurukul education system was very good. They used to teach. They used to have Upaved as textbooks. Okay. They are quite similar to today's textbooks, but in this education system, what system is doing actually, they are not preparing thinkers but slavery.
Slavery, yes.
So you must be knowing John D. Rockefeller.
Yes.
He was the very well-known multi-billionaire of America, oil billionaire. So he has set up this college education system. He has funded this thing, and he used a code. He used to use a code. I am preparing an education system which will create slaves, but not thinkers.
Oh, great.
There are so tiny amount of humans or students or people who think. There are large amount of people who are just, I mean, you just think, to explain in this simpler way, okay, 10th happens in age 60,
Yes, yes, yes.
12th happens at 18,
Yes.
graduation happens at
21.
22,
21.
and PG and finding job, okay, PG वगैरह 25. Okay. So now at 24, 25, what happens is, so basically in Indian families, most of the parents say, do your education, do your degree,
Yes.
and then follow your
Find a job.
passion.
And then find your
Then
job.
find your passion.
Passion,
Right?
yes, yes.
But then you come to a realization, oh, I'm 25 and now I have responsibilities of my family.
Yes, yes.
And you cannot
How
simply
can you continue your passion?
you cannot simply afford to continue your passion.
Yes, yes.
You have to find a job, and now you are a slave. That is what our education system is. And actually, that is important as well to continue the ecosystem. Like as I said before, everyone cannot be CEOs and owners of the companies. Who will work in that company?
Do you watch TV?
I don't watch the normal channels.
Okay.
I do watch Netflix, but I watch only movies. Like I don't use that TV remote or change channels. If I want to watch a movie, I will go on, I will watch, and I will shut down the TV.
Okay.
I don't watch a regular TV.
One last and final,
Yes.
last but not least, what message would you like to give to our teenagers and youngsters?
Whatever you are passionate about, just go and do it. I mean, there must be barriers, there must be pace breakers in between, but you have to overcome it. Come on, because it's your life, and you are the only one who is in charge of your life.
Yes.
Yeah, and only you can make that life. I mean, if you're just listening to society or you're doing the things because of society pressure, that does not make sense. If you're passionate about something, just go and do it. And if you need any help, just contact me. I'm there.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for giving your precious time to us.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for-